I want to thank everybody for coming along. I'm seeing a lot of really high-ranking black belts joining lately, and some other famous people who I don't have permission to mention the names, but I want to thank everybody for joining, and we're going to make the whole group stronger by all of our individual strengths. Makes us really have a great pool of resources of smart thinkers to to access. So I do want to say hi to all the new Nunchaku pioneers just joining up, um, and all the old ones as well. And a special thanks to Dyrus Gollum. I'm not sure how to say that, but anyway, appreciate the support, bro. You know who you are. So, thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be talking. I'm gonna pick up where I left off with my last video on. I forget the name of it right now. And I'm going to be talking about the sound. And if you didn't see that, I basically talked about how that sound is giving us information, and we need to be the scientist who is figuring out what that sound means, what that sound is indicating, what it's telling us. And immediately you can find that it's giving you direction, like a homing beacon. It's telling you what way to go. And I think that's really important, because when you first start practicing with nunchucks, you don't know which way to go. You know, you're really kind of, you're searching. And this gives you another tool to search a little bit more effectively when you use that sound. And another thing about that sound is, in order to use that, and this is going to be kind of the nuts and bolts of that last video I did on this subject, using the sound, you're going to need to have the sound be continuous and flowing, not jerky, you know, so that you can hear it, so you can focus on it and listen, and let that sound not only listen to it, but feel the sound, feel the vibration as it actually bounces off of other things and comes back, and see what that vibration does to other things. But keep it really flowing if you're going to be listening for the sound, okay, so that the sound is recognizable. And the sound, I don't even remember how I figured this out, I'll explain it later, but the sound has to be made in the most effortless way. Okay, you can't be forcing it, you can't be muscling it, which is another term that I use for when you're practicing and you're using a lot of force on the sticks. You're muscling it, you know, and you know, sometimes that's appropriate, but in any case, we're talking about using the sound right now. And when we're using the sound, when we're listening for the sound, we want to hear a sound that is recognizable. And you can kind of hear mine starting now. So this has given us direction. Not only has it told us that we need to raise our awareness and listen, it's telling us what moves to do. We need to be doing the flowing movement. Okay, now to take this to the next level, now the sound, after it gives us direction, the sound is guiding us to the flowing movement, okay? And then, just a second. Okay, so the sound now it's given us direction. Okay, we're listening, we're feeling it with every part of our body, and it's giving us a direction to take our art. The direction is in a flowing direction. Okay, that's giving you specific information about what moves are most nature friendly. Okay, they are the ones that nature is promoting. Okay, and I'll be showing you more evidence about that as we go. But the it's telling us to make those moves very flowing. Okay, and more on this nuts and bolts now is that it's giving us an indication of the level of harmony with us, between us and the universe, and between us and nature. And direction, the sound is giving us direction toward flowing movement, and it's also giving us an indication of our level of harmony. Okay, harmony with the universe. Now, you might not think that's important, but I can't stress how important this is. And this is back to the original video again about getting extremely high degrees of skill, because that's what the goal is here, and that's what the video is about. This is not for casual use, although it can be a casual approach, but you need to have that sincere dedication and determination built into you in order to get to those extremely high degrees of skill. And to get to those, you also need some direction. And the direction can come from nature by listening to the nunchucks as they go around. It's telling us, it's giving us direction of how to move, then it's giving us the specific type of movement to do, and you can break it down further then to what level of harmony you're in, okay, with nature. And then when you think about that for a while, it takes a long time for that to really sink in, and the way that it indicates your level of harmony is kind of you have to be listening for it yourself and understand it, and it takes time to build that skill. But you're doing this on a regular basis all your lifetime. This is a thing that you do all your life, so that you are constantly improving for your entire life. You never are stopping. So this is just stuff that you're doing anyway, and it's not really going to be a problem. So this is all really good for you stuff. And thanks again to all the pioneers who've been supporting me in this effort and backing me up. Thanks again, you guys. Thanks again.